Greetings everybody, welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays 80s, the Blood Prize update. We have finished up the game of all the weapons in 32 heat, and I'm very happy about that. Now, what are we going to do next? I think we farm some more darkness out of it. So, we're gonna start with the Chaos Egg, hopefully going to see him early on, rather than later. And it's the fist that has the buff on it. So that's the weapon we are going to play. We don't need this much. We don't need this much in this run. We definitely do not need this much sheet in this run. Not at all. Just going to put this all down like this. That's fine. A little bit of a tight deadline, faster enemies, just to keep things spiced up. And yeah, we need about 6,150 darkness extra in here. Also, give me back my regular Death of Defiances. Okay, then now that I've triggered these, I will probably need a bit more than that, but we will finagle that when we come to that place. Now, get this run started.
One more time.
And hope for the best.
Don't you dare look at me like that, boy.
Why not?
Mismatched eyes. You save it for yourself. You have a mirror in your chambers, don't you?
I do. It's a pretty big mirror too. Very fancy. Probably more useful than most mirrors, if we are being honest in here.
Only you could see me now, Father.
I mean, he is going to see you in just a moment.
How is old Hades doing anyway, nephew?
Great.
I suspect he's every bit as prickly as ever.
Absolutely.
But you are nothing of the sort.
Now, we are going to take the attack in here. Very nice. I think 1 to 2 punches there were enough to get both these jokers out. I like.
Out of my way.
So, we will be able to put quite a bit of damage on them with this. Zeus attack is always a pretty big damage upgrade on those fast-hitting attacks. For the rail, you know, for the fist in this case, you can get a lot of destruction done with that. And God forbid if we end up getting the legendary on top of it, but that's not our prime concern today. Prime concern in here is getting the darkness. There's some darkness, but I'm looking for the big numbers in here. I want the big darkness gains coming my way. One of them tagged me there, but that's okay. And done. Not done, there was one more. Was hiding from me. Now we go for the HP, and yeah, we have enough money to at least buy one item from the shop. So I'm really hoping that Chaos will come nicely for us today, even though we haven't seen him yet, which is kind of concerning.
Centaur strength.
There's our hammer, and another guy we really want to see today is Persephone. That well could end up being useful, because that well could give us access to Chaos. And we have a lot of rerolls on our hands too, so there is... What weapon aspect do I have? I forgot. Talus aspect. In that case. Probably the long knuckle or the heavy knuckle. Oh, let's take the Quake Cut in here, just because it makes our special into a nice, smooth, long combo. So there's no Chaos access in here. I'm going to try one reroll. I will by the darkness though. And still no Chaos, huh? Fine. Was worth a try, I guess. Let's go for Aphrodite. Aphrodite over Artemis.
You lads again, huh?
Come on. So the cool thing is that my special is now basically a pretty long combo that we can do. Like we draw our enemies in, do the double hit, and then the quake afterwards. It looks cool. Is it good? No. It's not good at all. But we can have some fun with it, right? We can have at least a little bit fun with it. Oh. And that's it. Yeah, just keeping on punching merrily was still doing more.
Pity I can barely see you in that awful darkness, little godling.
That's fine. One of these days I will be all the way out there in the light with you. Kinda gotta say, the attack, it would probably be better in here. Let's take the Dying Lament and be on our way then. Sure. The regular Aphrodite attack probably would have been better because of Talos. But let's not overthink that too hard. Boom. Come on. Boom. You see, it's basically a pretty nice combo there. It looks cool, it just doesn't do a lot. Let's do it again against this guy. Boom. Wasn't even enough to kill him entirely. Well, we do yet need a special boon, so that is definitely something for us to look forward to. That may change all of this for the better, hopefully. And done. Gotta say, the Dying Lament right now is actually doing God's work here for us too.
That's mine.
No. Still no Chaos Axis. Centaur Soul's pretty good though. Not today though.
What else?
Still no Chaos Axis. Maybe the Fateful Twist gives us access. No, it just gives me an extra cast stone. Damn! I'm trying so hard to get Chaos into this run. It just is not happening. And we haven't even seen a natural Chaos Gate pop in either. So basically we picked up the Chaos Egg for nothing. Picked it all the way up for nothing is what we did. Okay, there's a shop. Here's the thing, as much as I want to go for that shop, I have to keep on trying to get Chaos into this run. So I have to go for these regular gates. Even though I really don't want to. I mean, I kind of do want to, and you know, having that Palm of Power over here, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be cool, it's gonna be cute, hopefully. Pull him in, pull him, pull him in! There you go. That made my Dying Lament of all the things better, huh? Kinda was hoping that would go into my Zeus attack, but at least Chaos. And you know, if that, well, ends up holding a fishing lure for us, how good would that be?
And here I was beginning to think that we had something special going, no? Look here, little godling. Let me save you lots of future suffering. I happen to be the jealous type.
I got that memorized, girly. Now we got Jolt in our attack. That is gonna be a huge help. That hurt. That hurts too. Not a big fan of all of these jokers being fully armored, but for the moment that is just the thing we have to deal with, and there we go.
A loving heart is a forgiving heart, don't you agree? So I shall let this little matter slide, and you've my loving heart to thank for it.
Now we take the life information. It is the most interesting choice in here. So, there's sadly no fishing lure in here. I gotta say, the chance of getting a Chaos Fish in here for this reroll is actually worth more to me than getting a better chance at the Darkness Gains. Now, Fateful Twist.
Just what I need.
Ah! Damn.
Extra coin.
Damn! It could have been so good. That could have been our chance to get the final Chaos Fish. One more time. Actually, I think we need 2 Chaos Fishes more in here. And you know what? We still get the extra darkness, so it was all worth it. It was all worth it in the long run. Let's go for Artemis in here. Grab her for free, save the money we have on hand for a little longer.
Greetings to you from the forest. Callisto and the woodland nymphs say hi.
Daddy DeGrand and all of his followers say hey as well. Interesting, but not today. Actually, very interesting, but not today. Take the free crit chance in here, and then we keep on moving. It is Persephone, which is actually very, very good for us. Please don't murder me. Please don't murder me. I am pretty peculiar about that. I do enjoy not being murdered. I know it's a pretty hard concept for some people to grasp, but I operate best when I am not murdered. I said not murdered, not murdered, please. Persephone, I need you to listen to me. She is not going to listen to me, is she? Actually, she does listen. We know that because she learned to say our name. So there's at least something going on there. Actually, dash into that one. This special is so bad, man. It is so bad. It is so slow. It does not ever accomplish anything. Summon Zeus in here. That actually got rid of the ground circles there as well. She's safe here. She's coming my way. And she's dead. Every time Dusa just keeps attacking her like an absolute savage. Always gets me laughing and going. Now, we got a lot of money in here. Drink up. Check this.
Well, Father.
Sadly, nothing that would help me get closer to Chaos one more time. Now, we do still want to get the Poseidon boon, so we may as well grab him now. The conch shell. Nothing in here we want to sell off, so we keep moving. I have to sell something. I did not turn it off. Damn. Actually terrible. Okay, you know what? Goodbye.
That's one less boon.
I thought I turned that off. I must have forgotten that. I mean, it's not a particularly big problem because we can't accidentally sell off Chaos boons. I think those you can't actually sell to Cavern.
Change of scenery at least.
For what it's worth. But it will make me feel a bit more enticed to buy more boons in the future, to say the least. But yeah, very happy about the Chaos Curse. And it's only going to take 2 more rooms to be fully solved. And I hope that we can get there pretty soon, because those Inferno Bombs are no joke. Those Inferno Bombs, man, they really are truly no joke. We got a random crit there, and I love it. That hit me.
Here to tell you that Poseidon's on his way, boss. Sometimes he is a little slow, but you'll meet up with him again eventually.
I am pretty sure that we will. Side tussle. I think we take it. Extra money is always nice to have. Allows us to game a few more shops in the future. And let's see what these two have in store for me. We do have the Zeus attack, we do have Dying Lament, and we do have Jolted. Don't think we have any other boon that would benefit from a Palm of Power. And actually, yes, we do, the crit chance.
How nice of you to stop on by, Your Royal Highness. Here.
Thank you.
Oh, good choice there, huh?
I agree, it was a pretty good choice to come in here indeed. Man, I need to shave myself again. I am scratching my nose the entire time because my beard is so itchy right now. As in, I feel like... Oh! It keeps itching my nose, it's so bad. Every time you catch me not saying something for a second or so, that is me scratching my nose. Because the beard has gotten so long that it just keeps tickling and tickling. It's so weird. By the way, that guy killed himself thanks to my Jolted, which I do approve of. Next for you, and you. There's a lot of bombs on the ground. Oh, we did it. Chaos Curse lifted. Now we will get all the amazing extra darkness gains. And there's a Chaos Gate too. Sadly we got no more rerolls, but maybe we won't even need them. Might as well buy some extra movement speed in here. Who knows whether it may be worth it.
Off we go.
There, I'm doing it again. You hear this? You hear this? There's me scratching my nose.
Hello.
There's the gate, I see it. Going to keep punching you out like this. Looking forward to seeing each and every one of you ending yourself because Jolted is OP. I don't think Jolted is OP, but I do definitely think that it is one of the greater debuffs in the game, especially if you have tuned up the game to be faster. Enemies attacking faster means that the Jolted has more opportunities to go off. It's so nice.
Secrets of the sea can all be yours. Eventually, at least. I have just 3 for now.
And he does not give me the one I want, but I still like this one.
Let's make some waves.
Alright, Chaos, make my day. Something fell. It was not in my apartment, but something fell somewhere. That actually scared me a bit. I think it was below me, in the apartment beneath me. Ah, it's not a particularly good selection. Let's take the extra cast damage in here. Just because I did not like the other debuffs. And you know what? Looking out of the window, I just noticed that it has been getting quite dark in here. But what I haven't noticed is that it's actually getting dark because there seems to be a storm coming up. It's still Saturday for me, and it's actually the day where I was like, okay, you know what? Not going to do a lot of recordings anymore for at least 24 hours just to give my eyes some rest. But here I am, you know, I just came home from doing my groceries. Just had a hearty meal, and that always puts me into either super sleepy or a super productive mood. And right now I'm feeling productive, which is why I want to at least knock out one more episode for the upcoming week. And yeah, looking outside right now, it's probably a good idea that I decide to do this instead of... There we go, there's the Ocean's Bounty, perfect. That I decide to do this instead of doing another stream, because I feel like with that storm going on outside, streaming may have been a bit unstable. Maybe I am overstating the risk of that, but I had one stream during a storm and actually lost my internet connection during that time. I feel like I'm overthinking that, but I don't really want to have a repeat on that. Just because I don't want you guys to feel like you're missing out. Jolted over here. Good stuff. Slightly bad stuff. Still pretty good. And now for you, big boy. And there you go. I'm not allowed to use my special. I just wanted to put the debuff on you, just to show you that I can. He's gonna do something annoying, isn't he? He was. Damn. Kinda makes me wish we had Athena in here. Every time I see projectors on the screen, it makes me wish I had Athena in here. There was a time where I was not liking Athena at all, for quite a few reasons. For quite a few reasons, actually. And one of them was, I felt like her damage was actually lacking for a bit. Deflects, they were a bit of an obscure concept back then, because for the most part, a lot of people were not aware that you can actually block melee abilities. As far as I can tell, I was one of the first people who actually noticed that and was vocal about it. I was probably not the first one to notice it, but I feel like I was the first one to be vocal about it. But there were also just so many bad things about Athena back in the day. Like, she did not have a lot of good duo boons. She had some, like Artemis Athena, that one has been in the game for the longest time. But aside from that, she was just missing a lot of good combos, and the few she had were, aside from that one, pretty weird to play around with. But what really turned her off for me, I'm going to get rid of the Dying Lament in here. It's gonna be missed, but that's just the way it is. Scrap the free money in here, I think. Let's keep moving. Like, you know, there you had the sure footing, which was just not good. That one became a bit better when the Pact of Punishment was released, but up until that point, or the new Pact of Punishment rather, but until that point it was just not good. It was always that boon that makes you go like, okay, you know what, you can avoid the need for this one just by playing good. We do know that sometimes even that can only get you that far, but in general, it was a very unattractive boon. Brilliant Repost, it was so much worse than it is these days. Like, these days it can go up to, I think, 200% naturally. When I started playing, it started out at like 20% extra damage from deflects. It was very bad.
That's settled then.
There's another Chaos Curse lifted. I think we go for... I'm not really feeling any of these options, truth be told. Let's go for the Concentrated Knuckle.
There, that's it.
And there's Hermes once more. And you know, those two pieces of knowledge, knowing that Brilliant Repost, first of all, got buffed somewhat fiercely, and that you can actually get deflect damage out of much more sources than you initially would have anticipated. Those two things made me like Athena a lot more. Then there was the topic of Athena's Legendary, which only has one prerequisite, that one being the Brilliant Repost, which, as I told you before, is bad, or was bad rather. Oh, quick favor, yes please. But the buff for that made the other thing better as well, and yes, I will go for the double room there.
I'll take this one.
For sure. Even though Zeus could have also been nice. That in turn made, of course, a Legendary much more interesting. There's so much stuff that went into all of that.
Good decision there.
So much stuff that went into all of that. Let's see if we can get the Rip Current. We cannot. Sadly, we cannot. I would have liked that. Would have liked that a lot, but sadly we cannot.
Don't ever take me for some thoughtless nymph to be manipulated, dearest.
Okay.
I expect reciprocal devotion from you. Do you understand?
I do. Alright, Aphrodite, what you got? She actually could give me her dash, which I would enjoy just for the chance of an additional debuff to throw around. And yeah, Rip Current, man. That boon would make me so happy. Damn, that hit me. Rip Current, man. It's one of those boons that always makes me super happy to see it. Now, those hearts, super annoying. There's probably going to be another one soon. Oh, it spawned from within the wall. Did you see that? I was looking out for... There, did it again. I was looking on the ground so hard, trying to anticipate where it's coming
Oh,
from.
how I hate to fight with you like this. Let's forgive each other and forget. Go back to how things used to be.
Yeah, sure. Still a weak special, huh? You know what, sure, let's take it just so we have it. It's probably better than nothing, I guess. There's Zeus, maybe a Storm Lightning or something like that.
It's that big soul catcher again.
Yeah, not amazed either. Not all that amazed myself here, but so be it. That Joker's still traveling around at the speed of sound. One of them is coming back too.
Can't do that.
Got that guy out. Okay, gotcha. Actually, no, he's still there. I thought I killed him, but no, he just teleported away. Good guy, great going. Now you're dead. And done.
Over there.
Yeah, long story short, a lot of big and small changes made Athena much more appealing to me than she was before.
Ah, you're here.
Yes, I am here. I am here.
Whatever time it is to you, stranger.
It's about noonish over here, I would say. Thanks for that. And the shop. That's just the first shop. We have so much money because we haven't really spent a lot of it earlier.
Don't spend it all in one.
Smoldering air is so good. Feels so very good. I'm gonna buy the HP too. Going to buy this one as well because we can. Ooh, guys! We are as close as it can get to the perfect run. To the perfect Roth run.
I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with?
Yes, please do. Let's please do that. Oh man, if I can get a good rip current in here, it would be perfect. He tried to come back. Roth once more. He didn't make it. He didn't make it either. So basically we have very, very fast charging Roth effects now. And if we can get the rep current on top of it, just so that our Roth effect lasts longer, it is even stronger. That would be a dream coming true. Now that hurts. It was just hurtful. Yes, you just don't know it yet. 7, Thanatos, 7. You got a whole whooping 8 enemies now. Have you been practicing? Damn. Where's the last one? I saw him somewhere. Oh, he was there. I have no idea how he made it there, but sure. Come on, give me my reward. Thank you. Fashionably.
Not a word of this.
Yeah, you got more than I did, huh? That's good, that's good. Not a word to anyone about this. Thanatos, Thanatos, why are you such a goof? Good. Oh, no, that guy is gonna respawn. Didn't make it, though. Get another charge up and ready here. Gonna save that one for the next wave. Like... Oh, there! Didn't even see you there. Okay, now for the next wave. Decent damage. A lot of spear heroes over here, which I hate. Oh, I see you, I see you. You almost made that. One of them is walking all the way down here. Let's see if we can still stop. And we can. He tried his best to get there, but he failed, fashionably. And for you. My God, we got so much money in here. I do actually want these gems too.
Come, heroes.
Should check this one first.
Vanquish the intruder.
Yeah, vanquish me.
Not yet.
vanquish me, for I am intruding. Shield heroes, got 1, got 2, got 3. And we're done.
Not yet.
There. Satisfied?
I am very satisfied. What about you? Are you satisfied, Hades? We're always talking about me. What about you?
Let's see what's in here.
Does seeing me mow through all of your henchmen make you feel proud? Does my performance please you? Are you not entertained?
My blessings, nephew.
Zeus with the splitting bolt. That's the legendary. Let's go. Yeah, that was Charmin approving of that.
You!
Me!
It's time, Mysterious. Let us assert our greatness through single-minded combat.
Oh, you'll be sorry. You will feel sorry in just a mere moment. I will see to that. Feels so good. Oh yeah, by the way, I actually learned something that I was actually personally not aware of myself. Learned that about 2 weeks ago or so on the speedrunning Discord Hades. For Hades. Apparently, Zeus's stuff, all of his lightning effects, can't actually critical hit. For whatever reason, the developers hard-coded that in. Probably balance concerns. I'm not sure why. I don't think it's a good idea. Just because I hate exceptions, you know? I don't think that there should be too many unwritten exceptions to certain rules in the game. Or in any game for that matter. I feel like exceptions like that just act as artificial knowledge walls that you have a pretty hard time solving for yourself.
One down, one to go.
Now, I'm not sure if it's true. I just read that there. I was not purposely looking out for that. But if that were true, it would be a problem. Because it would kind of make that particular duo, Zeus and Artemis, showing up together pretty weird. Okay, we actually get the Death of Defiance back. And yeah, we have the money for that too. Aris Bangle.
Let's see here.
No. Aris Bangle. Seeing that item name just reminds me of a certain code word. A phrase, a chant basically. That you're supposed to use every time... Oh, I have to sell something in here. Every time you're feeling bad about yourself or things that are happening to you. It's a pretty simple phrase, but...
I can do this.
Apparently there are some people out there that really get some honest to God peace of mind when they say it. And that phrase goes like this. Aris pats herself. That's all you need to know. That was a very bad anime reference. If you got it, good. If you didn't get it, also good. There's Zeus twice. And we get the Cloud of Judgment for even faster. Wrath effects. Billowing Strength for the extra damage on our Wrath effects. Sure. Even though I gotta say the Thunder Dash there was also pretty interesting. And if that ends up being a stone wall, I would be very happy. A Scuffer, just as fine. No, is there Poseidon here? Sadly not. Sadly not. There's no chance for us to get that honest to God Rip Current. Well, that's okay. We are making some decent darkness gains in here. That is what we came from for, mostly. I haven't actually checked how much darkness we got for the last boss fight. But it was quite a bit. Of that I'm certain. There was a yellow number hitting 475. It looked like it was a pretty big number, which kind of makes me believe that it actually was a crit. So I'm kind of inclined to believe that lightning effects do have the ability to crit. Maybe I have to double check that, just ask him again. Maybe they actually patched it at some point and he was just not aware of it. I mean, there was no crit in that situation. We have to keep our eyes open for that. These guys are annoying. Like, there was a number, 146, there again. Popping up pretty big. That was just a regular attack. There again, 146. I don't know what exactly is causing that, but that one seems to be popping up all the time. Really wondering what exactly is causing that number. probably not going to be... It's not going to be Jolter, because that one is hitting far harder than that. I think it's probably my legendary hitting that hard. Would be the only explanation I could reasonably come up with. It's as good as an explanation as any. And... let's take the lightning reflexes near. Get some extra Zeus stuff on top of our dash. Which we still have none, but we could end up getting the passion dash near. Which I would like. He's trying to be the guy. There was another yellow number popping up for 30 damage. That was probably... I would guess it was probably the Zeus attack itself. Because we don't have all that many lightning damage sources that could even crit for that little damage.
Check the old well.
At this point I'm just guessing is what it is. Now, next up. Lots of you jokers. We also don't have a lot of crit chance in here going on in the first place. We only have the pressure points, which is only giving us the crits ever so often. Don't think I even got damage from the poison there, which is nice. And we are done.
Fast this time.
Very fast indeed. And the sweet nectar. I think there were some... No, we take the passion dash. We need that for the additional debuff.
Foul sack.
I was contemplating about taking the sweet nectar in here just so we can buy some more palms, but the Hermes boon is much more interesting. Take the extra dashes, and then we go show Hades a good time.
The Hound of Hell accepts another satyr sack.
Good boy. So, Hades, how much darkness is it going to be? I mean, we get 250 from regularly, 20% more because of the weapon, so 300. Chaos adds another, I think, 170% on top of that. So we should be looking at around 700 to 800 in here, I guess. Don't know if it is additive or multiplicative.
I shall be interested to see if you can vanquish me again here, boy.
Oh no, it's gonna be more because we also have Poseidon on top of it. We shall see.
Fall, blast you.
I will fall one of these days. But not like this, and certainly not to you. And certainly not today.
You waste your strength. To me, riches.
He has told me that so often that I'm wasting my strength. It has not really... It has never ever really given in all that much. Wrath effect, just getting that free damage in there. No more Acon, but that's okay too. He hit the cast stone. More of these jokers. Get them out. Oh, the Wrath effect. The Wrath effect of Destiny. Yes, again. I'm just surfing to him all the time. I got it back up again one more time, indeed.
Not yet.
Philip over here just logging in, playing some Rainbow Six or what it's called. Yeah, hit me all you want. See how much I care. I'm going to ruin you today, Hades.
Wide open.
I know. Doing it on purpose, giving you a fighting chance, you know? Just use my Wrath effect in time there. You are going to tolerate whatever I force you to tolerate. Did I make myself clear? Don't run from me when I'm surfing. Near miss. And he actually did not even get a single Death Defiance out of me. God knows he tried, but it was not good enough.
I was much stronger once than this.
Not strong enough, Hades. Not strong enough at all, my dear. My darling dear. Now.
In the name of someone.
Disciple of Zeus. Yeah, I think we earned that title. I think we definitely earned the title. And over here, look at it again. 32 heat victories on all the weapons. It just looks so nice. It looks so neat. And you know, these days I'm not actually surprised that the Heart-Seeking Bow is my most won weapon, because I really do enjoy the Rama Bow so much. 853 darkness. Let's go. Getting closer.
One of these days, or nights, not so very long from now, the prince may finally traverse beyond this point. And then, what shall become of him and I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully not this. No, wait!
I was thinking for a moment that I have never heard that line before. But I think I've heard it once just because I feel like the line, what will happen to him and I feel like I've heard that part already.
Pretty well that time.
You did very, very well there, Zagreus. Good going.
Alas for ongoing underworld renovations.
And that was 853 just for the last fight. We got a lot more over the course of the rest of the run. And also some extra gems too.
Here's the latest cat, chef.
Pretty nice.
Settled up.
Now, let's see. Got the broker any deans for me? He does not. So, only 6,000 more. It's probably less than 6,000 if I just redo my mirror over here. Let's actually try that out real quick. Use a key, reset everything, and just max out everything as it is seen here. Probably ends up being a little bit less than that then. Yes, and yes, and yes, and over here, and that one too, and that one. Change the mirror a bit so that we have just a very, very high chance of seeing gods in general, and getting a lot of epic boons for it.
I need more darkness.
Yeah, it's only 5,224 now. We're getting there. That was a very, very nice run for progress overall. If we would use the Stubborn Defiance, we would need even less darkness, because I think the Stubborn Defiance is less expensive than having 3 Death Defiances overall. But we'll keep that for later. Guys, thanks for watching. It was a very, very fun run, and we got some nice darkness progress done in here. Chaos played along nicely at the very beginning. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next video. But until then, have the greatest of days. Thanks for watching, and I will see you around. Goodbye.